Welcome back to Mannisto Cay, folks. I'm Mark. Just chatting on Facebook today with some folks following things on Woodland Mills site. Anyways, the discussion was about Tamarack. You know, is it good or not? Up here in northwestern Ontario, I've got access to a lot of Tamarack. The mills up here don't normally use it because it's so hard. The bark seems to carry a lot of grit and it's hard on your saw blades. So if you're going to use Tamarack, definitely have something to clean off the bark, be it a good power brush or a pressure wash or something like that, or strip the bark right off. Nice thing about Tamarack I found though is that once it's cleaned off, it's not like some other coniferous trees like balsam. And balsam, it's hard, but it's just, they're sap monsters. They're just full of sap. Not really much fun to work with. You end up covered in sap. Tamarack, really, for the most part, is pretty dry that way. I haven't had any issues with it myself, anyways. Very interesting to hear if other folks use Tamarack have or not. But again, if you're going to not peel the bark off, then one thing I would suggest you have for your blades is a sharpener, because you're going to go through a couple blades. It's definitely hard on blades if you don't clean off that bark. Most of this pile is Tamarack, and drying nicely. It is heavy. If you're going to try to put a 22-inch log on your mill by tractor, you're going to need to have a decent sized tractor. The BX2380 I have will get a tree that big up onto my log deck so I can roll it onto the mill, but I've got it set up with ramps, so I'm basically pushing and curling at the same time. If you're going to be lifting logs of that diameter, you need something that's going to be able to lift 1,400 pounds, to whatever height your deck is on your mills. Definitely not lightweight wood. Beautiful stuff. When you first cut it, it's gorgeous. When you stain it, if you do, it definitely looks gorgeous. It's got a beautiful grain to it. If you're going to mount, like, be bolting things into it, so if you're going to be screwing in legs or these kind of things, you're probably going to want to pre-drill it, because it is that hard. There is a website I'll put in the description down below telling you about all the hardness and all these things. Most of the places, they use Douglas fir as a kind of a benchmark as to strength for structural wood. When you compare Tamarack or even jack pine, actually, which is local here to Northern Ontario as well, both of them leave Douglas fir in the water. They are both stronger, but they don't grow as big as the Douglas fir. So if you're looking for massive beams, anything in excess of 16 inches, then you're going to be hard pressed to get a number of them from Tamarack. They do grow that big. I did cut a log there 2 days ago that was 24 inches at the butt. Had to trim it off to fit on the HM122, but worked well. I'll show you some of the other stuff around here with some pictures and a little bit of commentary in the description. So hope everybody's having a good day. It's supposed to be hot here today. We're supposed to be up to a humidex about 41. That's getting warm for up here in Northern Ontario. Given that we get down to minus 45, so 80-degree swing through the seasons is lots. So we'll get what we can, and I'll show you that Tamarack. Thanks for coming back, folks. Take care. So this 2x4 here, 2 dimension, is Tamarack, and if you look, you can see the green in it, and it's perfectly straight. This piece is just inside. It's just got a bit of live edge, or not live edge, a bit of live edge on it, wane, when it comes to lumber. But you can see that the grain is really straight, even for edge lumber. So these 2 big beams are 6x10s. So they're sitting in the area where our barn will eventually be, but again, you can see a nice straight green. Bottom couple feet, I ended up with an antail in it, so that's going to end up disappearing, but for the most part, it's pretty bug resistant. So I was quite surprised to get an anthill in the bottom. Or ant nest, I guess it's not an anthill, it's not in the ground. So here's some tamarack, and it's beside a piece of jack pine. So the golden stuff is tamarack. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've got some birch up here too that I cut into lumber, and you can see that the tamarack has a heck of a lot more character to it. And it's hardwood, you know, so if you're going to make cutting boards or those kind of things, or countertops, it's good stuff. There's some slab cedar that I cut the other day too, but anyway, it's all about tamarack today. Anyways, folks, that's kind of a wrap up on tamarack from my perspective anyways. Great wood to work with. It's strong again, and really it's not stuff I would avoid. Actually, I kind of prefer it. So anyways, thanks everybody. Stay safe, subscribe, thumbs up, enjoy. Take care for now. See you next time.